and amen. Thank you very much. We have a caller on Skype. Your name and where you are, please. This is Radio Biafra.
Nnamdi, one day in Indonesia.
No, please go ahead. You can speak. He's off the line. You can speak. Please go ahead. We are listening to your voice. Go ahead. This is Radio Biafra.
Nnamdi, from Jakarta, Indonesia, aka Governor Chibo.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead.
Adam, sorry, Nanam Nanaija, Adam Nihi, Adam Nisi Alango, I'm Indonesia, and please, I want to mama you baso. I'm very sorry that I always love to use my mother's tongue to speak to my people because they are my brothers and my blood. So I prefer using this my mother's tongue to talk to them because it's just the best way I can communicate. So because no one now only major yewe ka were na okwu bai na-ekwu okwu oge anyị chọrọ ka ndị ọcha nụ anyị were okwu ndị ọcha gwa ha Nnamdi mere ka mara na Igbo nọ na Google. So ọ bụrụ na Igbo nọ na Google Chiwoke ụzọ nọkwa na Google bukon onwere ya anyị ga-ekwu ka anyị kwuo nga anyị ga-aghọta ya. This man a na-akpọkwa Nnamdi nwoke ba a na-akpọ Nnamdi ọwa agụ because one edere family abụọ edere abụọ na family aha ogbenye adịghị dị ya in fact ụkọ adịghị dị ya in fact onye iberibe agaghị azụ ụkwụ that place. I thank God for a brother like you in Biafra. God will strengthen you. Story. Ewo one eji eje mba.
Thank you very much.
Ewo agụ. Ewo in fact ewo ihe kwesịrị ewo Christmas. Ị na-abịa otu Igbo n'otu afọ. Bede Nnamdi ewuru ala ịnọ na site.
Thank you.
In fact, nna gwa eziokwu ewuru website ewu Facebook nna gwa eziokwu the makwa anya ndị nọ gị n'akụ na aga na-achọ ka ha rie gị but ewu ha n'oriri because udene sef agaghị enwe oriri n'ebe ha nọ. Ama m onye ewu ihe niile anyị na-eme na-aba ọ na-aga anya ya n'anya ya ọ baga abaga ana m ahụ ya aja from my own point of observations m na-ahụ ya ebe o si abaga ọ baga abaga and even ọkụ na-agba ndị zoo n'aka ndị ahụ nọ n'obi ụmụ anụmanụ ọkụ gbaga ha n'aka seriously as they are now ebe ha nọ ọ na-agba ha ezigbo ọkụ n'aka and I'm sure na Rome ma a journey of 100 miles eji ofu mbido okwu bido ya. So as we are starting and as we are going, it will definitely come to be an achievement because every achievement was once a dream. Come so no you
yes.
Ihe we chereche ọwụra ihe niile asị ka eme metara ya aghọ ihe ọghọrọ arụ ọwụla arụ ka arụrụ arụ before ya ọghọ something.
Thank you, thank you, my dear brother. I welcome what you're saying. Do you know the documents we have with me here today? Do you know what they are?
Coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Johnathan Chinedu from Olo province of Biafra land. And today is the 19th day of May in the year of our Lord 2022. I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers onto this hallowed platform, because this is where we worship. A day we engaged directly on media warfare against BBC. We need to confront them. We need to confront them without mincing words. Therefore, I once again welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers onto this hallowed platform, the voice of the voiceless. British government wants us subdued, wants the world not to hear our voice, wants us not to speak about anything, the whole injustices that we are suffering. Britain wants to subdue it. But are we going to allow it? The answer is no. Therefore, this is a clarion call for all and sundry to join what we are doing join what we are doing. IPOB is not only fighting for the restoration of Biafra, it stands for the restoration, the liberation of the indigenous population that are unfortunate enough to find themselves in that enclave called Nigeria. Everybody, where one particular nomadic non-indigenous tribe, the Fulani Caliphate, is dominating, dealing with everybody the way they do it, in a way, in a quest to conquer everybody, to subdue everybody, homogenize everybody, and be on top, so that in the next 100, 200 years, the generation that time will be seeing them as gods or demigods. Do you understand? The same way Hausa is seeing the Fulani today, that they are spiritual leaders. Anywhere Hausa gathered, if they want to pray, it must be by the Fulani. They will start looking for, even if the Fulani is 5 years, he will lead them. They didn't understand what happened because they didn't teach them, they didn't expose them to all those information about their history, how Ottoman Danfodio manipulated them. Today, we are doing what is necessary in this digital age in order to make sure that people are exposed, that people listen, that our voice are heard. That is why today I'm going to just discuss or talk about the media power. The media power, or the power of the media. That is what I'm going to talk about. Therefore, once again, I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers onto this hallowed platform. Our leader is Mazi Kanu, who went to the shenanigan court yesterday. We all saw how it played out. Their normal delay tactics, amended charges, remove some, insert some, do this, and postpone it. We are here. We go nowhere. Our leader must be released. That is the bottom line. It doesn't matter what they play. Our leader must be released. That is it. But before I go on, please let us pray, and our leader will lead us in a pre-recorded prayer.
As long as we come on air every evening, as long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Piano must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama, who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nani nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of
freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you, to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you.
He say, once again, I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition of Radio Biafra Hausa-Service, coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Johnathan from Olo province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is in the enemy dungeon, but he must be released. We are here. We are going nowhere. IPOB, we are here. All over the world. Therefore, we must continue. Do not forget that on Saturday, that is the 21st, on Saturday after tomorrow, by 7 p.m. Biafra time, BT, there will be an ESN fundraising, a fundraising program, starting from 7 p.m. That is why that day we are not going to hold on to, we are not going to, we are not going to hold the program on religious issue. It will be pushed to another upper Saturday, because this fundraising will be transmitted direct from Radio Biafra London. That is it. May 21st, 2022. Via Zoom, please. Through Zoom. The time is 11 a.m. Pacific Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and 7 p.m. BT Biafra Time. The platform is Zoom, on Zoom. The meeting ID is 89579183292. That is the Zoom ID. I repeat, 89579183292. The passcode or password is 6789110. You understand? Just 678910. That is the passcode. Okay? You can dial by your location +1 346 248 7799 +1 301 715 8592 +1 253 215 8782 +1 669 900 6833 and +1 312 626 6799. You should join the program and make your donation. We must continue. as I said, we are continuing this time around because BBC, through their fake news documentary, where they want to suppress us, the victims. They are demonizing the victims of a crime. You understand? We Biafrans. They have provoked very old wounds in us, and we are not going to leave it by. Biafrans all over the world, it doesn't matter where you are, in Mongolia, whether you are in Taipei, whether you are in the Banjul, it doesn't matter, going whether you are in Lilongwe, Lusaka, or Gaborone in Botswana. It doesn't matter whether you are in the islands of the Caribbean, Guadeloupe, Jamaica, going down to the European countries of Latvia. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you are in Siberia, in Greenland, as a Biafran. The battle line has been drawn by BBC, and we are confronting them, not going to confront them. That is why you have to take it. This is what you are. When we say, what can I do? Okay, let us. This is what your own participation in this restoration effort. Biafra worldwide phone call and Twitter campaign against the British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC. The starting date is today, 19th May to 3rd of June. Do you understand? We are Biafrans, for goodness sake. Asinhan on your mass, go. Today is the starting date. Because it should be enough of this BBC. I saw even a headline they wrote. A headline, whether I can see it. Let me check. Sokoto killing. They say the killing of Deborah Samuel has sparked off fake news. You understand? Fake news. The killing of Deborah Samuel in Nigeria, in Sokoto, has sparked off fake news. Do you see what they do? These people they play down on the life of somebody. But do you know what? When you watch BBC, listen, what is going on Ukraine now? Sometimes I used to just say, let me provoke myself, and even if I give them 10 minutes, I browse to BBC television to see. If you see how they will go and they will report the killing of Ukrainians, which is normal, how they should report all. They will come to a person that lost his house and maybe a sibling. They will video the feeling. They will put the face. The person will speak and cry, and they will appeal to the whole world. You see how this person is suffering. You see what Russians are doing. They are going direct to your sentiments. I said, these people, they want a PhD, but we will match them. But look at how they play down on a very primitive, brutal killing, lapidation. They kill somebody, they threw somebody's stone and burn him. He burn her alive. She was still, breathing when she was burnt, set ablaze. And look at how Britain played down on that death. Do you know why? Let me tell you. There is some people that are working on that BBC. This is, Ipob, we are everywhere. What I'm telling you are white people. working in BBC. They said something. They said, look, that now BBC, the broadcasters, everybody, BBC has a direct order. He didn't miss words. He said BBC has a direct order not to report anything or to talk about anything that will bring down to the intention of maybe smearing the Nigerian government. What I'm telling you is gospel truth. You know, here we don't lie. We don't lie. He is the two people, white people. You know, these people, they have conscience. Because, you know, they say even they themselves, they are surprised. So how things are, how BBC is reporting things. They are working there. They say they have direct order from the government, British government, that anything that, any news they see to report that will bring a smear on Nigeria name, I'm talking about Nigeria name, Nigeria country name. Now, before, they should not talk anything against Nigeria or any news that will bring smear Nigeria name more. Before they speak on anything about the situation, they should contact Katrina Liang, the British embassy in Nigeria. This is now a direct order. Before it was not like that. They were advised. Before it was an advice that anyway, you know, try to be a kind of objective in promoting Nigeria image. You know, before they told them in adage, so that no person can say, you know, we are forced or we are ordered. But now it is an order that any BBC reporter that says something that will bring more harm to Nigerian name, that person is off. You understand? It's an order. That is why you see them, BBC Igbo, BBC Africa, BBC World, BBC Pidgin. All of them, look at how they are reporting. Look at how they are doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm telling you is gospel truth. We don't lie here. This is the truth. They have come direct. Do you know one of the reasons? They need, Europe needs Nigeria oil. Our Biafra land oil, you know, it's not Nigeria oil. The crude oil and gas in our land. The gas in Ebema, they need it bad because of the problem in Russia. So they cannot afford to upset anything. That is why you see them doing their documentary against Ipob on fake news, based on fake news. That is why we must hit back. The battle line is drawn. Tomorrow, by the grace of Chukwu Okeabiama, if I'm on air, if you call before you go on, I will tell you, I will ask you, have you called or written to BBC? Because this is a direct order from the leadership of this struggle. This is a direct order. We should confront BBC. They don't have two heads, for goodness sake. This is not the era of 1960s. It's never. This is a digital age. Therefore, Biafra worldwide phone call and Twitter campaign against British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC. Starting date 19th May to 3rd June 2022. Now, I because I'm annoyed. Why your annoyance doesn't do jack. You understand? You comport yourself. Comport yourself and ask them questions. Be polite and use the following prompts when you call. Listen. Imagine you call, the phone rang, and they pick it up. Hello? Who is on the line? Now you answer. My name is, you give your name. I am calling to ask about BBC's policy of propaganda against the victims of genocide. That is it. Okay? Now they say, okay, you go on. Why is BBC always twisting facts and covering up genocides by Fulani in Nigeria? That is the first question you ask them politely. Listen again. Why is BBC always twisting facts and covering up genocide by Fulani in Nigeria? That is number one. Number two, when will BBC make a documentary about the current Fulani genocidal killings going on in Nigeria? That is the question. You don't talk too much. The questions you ask them. Don't tell them, no, I'm mad. No, your madness, no person even understand. When you are angry, your brain neurons become incohesive. You'll be blabbing, but you say nothing. You understand? You'll be blabbing, but you are saying nothing. So, before you take phone, if it is through phone, you make sure that you are not annoyed. Comport yourself. Do not be sentimental. Ask them. The first question is, why is BBC always twisting facts and covering up genocide by Fulani in Nigeria? Policy of plundering and slaughtering Biafrans. Stop killing us. Stop lying about us. Leave us alone. That's it. You have done it. You hang up. BBC broadcasting time to call from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Biafra time. Once 9 knock, boom, they will be receiving a volume of phone calls they never received since BBC was formed. Do you understand? They should be receiving a volume of calls that they never see before since they were formed. BBC was formed in 1922. 1922. Oh, Kenya kahawo. Mano Kenya rala kahawo. Egwageziyoku. They are, 1922. 1922. Nigeria was amalgamated in 1914. Now 14 to 24, 8 years after the amalgamation of Nigeria. That is when BBC was formed. Till today. Now, that is what they are doing. Now, you can call these lines. Listen, take your book, please. Take your pen. Or you write it in your phone. Anything. Anyhow. But I'm giving you the opportunity to do it. BBC switchboard. The number, direct number, the telephone number is +44 208 743 8000. I will repeat it for the second time. BBC switchboard +44 208 743 8000. That is the BBC switchboard. Also, their Twitter handle is at BBC News, all one word. At BBC News, NEWS. BBC News, all together as one word. At. You know how to write at in a short form. Okay. BBC Customer Service. Also their phone number. BBC Customer Service +44 700 100 222. I will repeat it again for the second time. BBC Customer Service. Take your beak. The number is +44 370 0100 222. Let me call it again the way it will sound good. I repeat the number again. +44 all these big letters. BBC News, at BBC News, big letters, but this one is small letters. At BBC Press, PRESS. Okay. BBC Studios Limited. Take your pen again. The number is +44 2084 33 2000. I repeat, BBC Studios Limited. The number +44 208 433 2000. The Twitter handle also is BBC Africa. BBC in big letters. Now Africa, A is big letter, then Africa is in small letters. Although once you type it, you will see it. So we are asking all and sundry, anywhere you are, pick up this fight. Is do you know this is a crusade, a good fight. You don't have no excuse that I don't. You have to, either through Twitter or direct line, telephone. We want any day BBC Open starts work from 9. Their phone lines will be clogged by millions of Biafrans every blessed minute, so that they will understand. Just ask them politely all the questions which I have enumerated. We are Biafrans. We shouldn't shy away from our responsibilities. Do you understand that? We don't shy away from our responsibilities. We will never allow Britain to do to us what they did during the genocidal war. Do you understand what I mean? We should never allow them to do what we call media blanket. They stifled us, covered us with darkness. No person had our own side of the story. And all they are doing, our eternal leader, they call them the caliphate foreign megaphone. And that is what they are till today. That is what they are till today. Just like what they say, BBC say, Nigeria's Sokoto students killing sparks spread of fake news. They are more interested in fake news than the life that no person can create, that was brutally sniffed out of a body. Do you know that at the early stage of the Ukrainian Russia clash, because that is clash. Now, do you know that even BBC, let me tell you, BBC use fake news. They use graphic images of some other places that doesn't concern Ukraine and Russia in order to lure people to show on their television. Do you know that? People started exposing them. They will go and take a photo, gruesome killing of somebody somewhere, maybe Afghanistan war, maybe Iraqi war. Now they put it to show the whole world that this is what is happening in Ukraine, until they started being exposed. You understand that? But here they are telling you about fake news. They are the #1 purveyor of fake news. BBC. Some countries have pursued them. Yeah, what they do, they are the disease. They manipulate the brain of people. And that's why today the topic of my submission, the power of the media. For you to understand that media can turn you, you will start loving somebody that killed your parents, your brother, your father, everybody. You kiss him and embrace him. Now the person that was trying to save you or save your parents, you label him a demon. Media has the power to do that. You understand? That is why today our brains have been turned, because when we continue listening to BBC, some people even today, when you tell them something, they say, but I didn't hear it in BBC, I didn't hear it in CNN. And I laugh, because they are waiting. Their brains have been turned to love their enemy. I used to say it, human being can create or recreate. That is the reality. But before I enter into the topic of my submission, I want to go on to just few headlines. Kanu government police give conflicting reports on massive explosion. As initially they said it's gas in Kanu, gas explosion. Now they say no, they found the explosive liquids, inflammable liquids in the area. So you see, let me tell you what is happening. Our people should know this. I don't know. This adage, when you look at it, you look deeply inside it, you will understand. Because some people might not understand. When you grew up in a village, our leader used to say it, and I'm one of them. I grew up in a village. Understand? When maybe there is a wind, heavy wind, and in Kokwa, one tree, the tree we call breadfruit, okwa, it used to be huge, and bring it down. When it dry, it becomes firewood. People will gather. When you go, you just see somebody just climb one branch, start talking the story of how thunder, fire, and this thing fall. Hey, and lightning. There is flood the other side. He is standing on one branch, and the story is going on. Another person will be the other. Before you know, he will climb another branch. Another person, and be replying. They talking, talking the story and laughing. Before you know, reasonable, wise people, this one will go and climb on this branch. The other one we go as they are climbing, they are talking, they are speaking. Now, a useless fellow, he will be alone there, climbing no branch, hearing and putting mouth on the story. At the end, he will now say, okay, let us cut down the branches and divide it. People will laugh at him. I say you are useless. This branch I climb now my own. No, you don't know. You want, okay, make we start, when we do it, we start sharing. We have shared it already. Mr. X in the other place is his own share. That is what it means. Our people should understand that we are in a war. In Abuja, in Kanu, in Sokoto, all parts of the north. Let me tell you, it's not a conventional warfare. Onye gonna nyupu ya tikwena me ihe naga. That is how we are in an unconventional warfare. A war. This is what the caliphate they are doing. If they look right, left, they just put fire in our market. They destroy our market. And you yourself, you in Onaba, when they do it again, how we do this? Because you are stupid. You don't know that it has started. And I say, you don't know that Osugo. Only that you don't know. That is why I use that adage. So you that is saying, when it will happen, we will do this, so I will waka door, waka plane, me marono Osugo. They have started. Don't you understand that? What the Fulani Caliphate is doing, non-conventional war. They will go and put bomb. A suicide bomber will carry his belt, go and bomb children, Biafran children, in Kanu. Now the work of the Fulani politicians or political class is to come and defend it. They will use the media, Nigerian media, to name it. Oh, it's the gas, it's this. That is Osugokwe. You don't know. You only don't want to know who go pay. The caliphate, they are working as a group. The foot soldiers are doing their own. The politicians, the political class, their job is to come to play everything down, focus people's attention on another side. No, this is gas. Oh, it's a way that they will put it in the media and pay the media. Say, oh yeah, say there is it. I got another place. They will burn our properties, our goods worth billions of naira in timber market in Abuja, and they will say, oh, it's electrical fault. Oh, somebody just overvote. Osugokwe. But being a stupid people or a stupid person, you don't understand. You want to start seeing Kanu jets everywhere, make fighters to come before you believe. You don't know that there is war. The Fulani Caliphates, they are fighting an unconventional war against Biafrans. You don't know. So you don't know. Don't you know that? Look at how they destroy our goods, our properties. Something that you suffered for many years. Your whole life. And all we go, I say, every time is wailing. You see people wailing, just watch it. Crazy all the time. If I continue watching the videos, when will this wailing stop? Only if our people will understand that Osugokwe. Only if they will understand. That is when they will react to stop wailing all the time. Oh, look at our property. So, it's going on flame. Oh, it's going on flame. You don't know that there is war, a covert war going on by the Fulani Caliphate. Don't you know that? Do you know that, or you don't know? Because only beribe, only ishi, only zuzu. Omahana ekego nko okwa. That is what I'm telling you. At any slightest pretext, if they corner you at any side in the north, if you ask our people, you know our people are, I used to say it, our people know how to endure. They know how to endure. Or are now only inside. That is why if they want to act against their own brother, to release that congealed annoyance that they have been suffering from Nigeria, you will see them acting irrationally against their own brother. Do you understand? So, what the caliphate used to do, they will corner some Biafrans. If they look around, do you see how, according to the Bible record, how Moses used to eliminate the Egyptians? Moses is a prince from Pharaoh, from the house of Pharaoh. If he come out, if he look around and see no person, he will use stone or in Egypt to copy Ayishi, liye yamaja, because he will do as if nothing happened. Ogakwa, on a praise to Egypt. Oh, we are good Egyptians. We are covert war until his own brother, Esabo, revealed him, and he have to run away. The Fulani, that is what they are doing. If you make statistics of our people living in the north, how they are suffering. How many people do they know that they are no more seeing? Disappear just into thin air like that, all of a sudden. Maybe Oga heroes on Abale, or Oga heroes of the Fulani, they corner him and just take him, go to one village and butcher him, make sure there is no trace. That is covert warfare. Don't you understand that? That is what is going on. We ask our people, you have the capacity to organize yourself in the part of any part of the northern Nigeria, the zoo. You have the capacity, not only the capacity of not only having the capacity of doing a naming ceremony. You have the capacity to come around and discuss things that concern you. How are you going to take precautions, security wise, where you are, wherever you are in the north? You communicate to people, to Biafrans everywhere in the north. There was one time, I think 2019, I could remember, during the presidential election, so to say, in Nigeria, the selection they used to do. I think Igbo, Igbo or Igbo group, Igbo community in some parts of the north, they have to force the people. They say, if you are in social market, during that election time, you go back to east to vote, that you are going to lose your shop. I think I read that news here in this platform. They prevented our people from coming home to vote. They say you must stay in the north and vote. That is the stupidity to the highest level. Do you know why? They gave all those leaders, so-called not leaders, chair people, chairmen or chair ladies, they gave them money, and they have to behave exactly the way they are being told. I am urging each and every one of you living any part of the north, organize yourself. We should not continue calling you, come down, come down. Stay and fight. Keep them busy. Organize yourself to defend yourself. That is the only remedy. Do you understand me? That is the only remedy. Because if you continue being apolitical, that man, if you continue being as you are being called, you will perish. What they do today is in Kanu. I mean, yesterday in Kanu. Bomb. They say no, not bomb. It's gas. No, not gas. It's weather. No, not weather. Is kerosene. No, not kerosene. Is this and that. People that died, there will be nothing. You know, because they understand the game in Nigeria. Once something happen, give it 4 days maximum. It's gone. Because there are many things, many more things that are happening. People will be interested. Talk about Kanu, but they say it's old news. Do we ever talk about the bombing, so-called gas bombing in Ablado? I think last year or last 2 years. If you talk about it now, people will say, "Nah, I don't remember again." No. Maybe it's one of the people that suffered it also. I don't remember again, because they know that you have short memory. That is how Nigerians are trained to be. Have short memory. Don't remember yesterday. Just continue like zombie. No zombies, they don't think. They don't remember. They continue moving. Zombie movie. You move. Anything you see today, just watch it. Get at it. As far as it didn't kill you, you walk past. No person reacts. People are divided into pieces. ASU is on strike. The civil society, people are not calling to join, to come out to protest. The brother Samuel was brutally murdered. People even so-called Christians didn't come out to protest at least. When they killed what is the name? In America, what is the name of this guy? There were protests all over the world because they sustained it. They continue talking about it. You understand? Our own is, once it happened today, oh, can we shout? Oh, finish. The following day, everybody will continue doing what they go. As far as you are not down yet, that you are still alive. Continue. Forget about what happened 1 hour ago. Continue. That is what they sentence us. But we should remove ourselves from this condemnation. Please. The fight, the covert war is there. Yesterday was in Kanu bombing, suicide bomb. People saw the suicide bomber. Today is in Abuja. Tomorrow it will be in any part. In Sokoto. It happened the other day in Sokoto. Medugri. All. If they do, they go Amoiga shop on there. And the video. Oh God. Oh yeah, people. And we continue wailing and wailing and wailing and wailing. It is high time for us to be up to date, because many of our people are not still up to date. We should organize ourselves. Not organize yourselves to defend yourself. Stop being killed anyhow. And our people should put their searchlight anywhere in the north. Do not hide anything. If you see anything, talk, say it, video it if you can. Talk about it. So that to alert everybody. That is it. We must continue. I've talked about Nigeria Sokoto students killing spread of fake news. It's BBC. But do you know one thing? I was watching yesterday BBC Igbo. You know, when we say BBC, some people think that they are different. BBC Igbo, BBC Hausa. No, it is only the services. Just like we have Radio Biafra Hausa-Service and we speak Hausa is under Radio Biafra London, the same thing. So don't blame say BBC, but no, BBC, finish. Whether it's Igbo or Swahili or Lingala or any other language, or Fon or Yoruba or Hausa, is the same thing. Only the language outlet. So yesterday, when our leader was on court, I was watching BBC Igbo, direct, live. And the coordinator of the reports in the studio is a woman speaking Igbo. He called on the reporter in Aba to show people what is going on. You know, as you used to call reporter, or what is going on in your area, he was showing. Police vehicles, they were moving out. They said, look, everywhere is under lockdown. The only people that are moving out, he's speaking it in Igbo, are the police people. They are moving up. He's showing, videoing them. Do you know what happened? They didn't make me switch my belly. I'm telling you honestly. I say I watch it live. After I even commented about it in my Facebook platform. All of a sudden, the Nigerian police jumped down from their vehicles and come. Hey, wait, who be somebody, BBC correspondents in Aba, reporting what is going on normal as a reporter. He said no, they slapped him, they slapped the camera off him. He said no, I am a BBC reporter, I'm a journalist. Don't want, even his IQ. So they slapped the camera on the ground, on the camera fall down and starts lay still. The lady in the studio was kind of shouting, oh, why the police are doing this? They don't know that you are a reporter. And the man said, the reporter, I don't know what happened. Whether they shot him or they abducted him or I don't know what happened. Till now, I don't know. They quickly removed that and went on to Abuja to report what is happening in Abuja High Court. And I was kind of happy. The monster you help to grow will grow fat, too big, and swallow you. BBC, they are the people that are, laundering Nigeria image. But it's down on them that one of their reporters is, being brutalized on camera, direct, on wire reporting. No, it will not make a headline in BBC. They will not do documentary about it. No. Instead, they will try to cut it off. But thank God, we have that clip. Go to Mazi Johnathan's platform. You will see it. I said I was watching it live. When the thing happened, I was laughing aloud even. I said, thank you, God, Chukwuoke. Let them kill this man so that they will understand the pains. Although the man is a Biafran man, but it doesn't matter. We see him as BBC. We are working for BBC, speaking Igbo. It doesn't matter. You are BBC. Finish. How I wish the Nigerian military would have killed him in camera, and we shall see. We would have seen how BBC will cover it. That Nigerian soldiers are professionals. Go to Chinas Anworu's page on Facebook. You will scroll. You will see it. You will see it. I say I was watching it live, and I know many of you the same thing. When the thing happened, I say, God, Chukwuoke, thank you. Hey, let them kill this man now so that he will know. They will at least understand. No, not that they will understand, because they understood very well. You understand? Oh, God Almighty. So that is it. So, BBC, there is another news. The headline, it says, Nigerian army commander who led several operations against Boko Haram allegedly commits suicide 3 days to court-martial verdict. Dear God Almighty, they killed him for killing their brother Boko Haram. That is how they do. Do you remember one Yoruba woman helicopter pilot, war helicopter pilot? How they just they just killed that girl, and they come out and Maybe if Tinubu wanted to talk, they tell him, hey, remember 2023 presidential ambition. Don't say anything. Okay? Any person that want to talk, they will come and scandalize you. You keep quiet. Then that woman, that very, very intelligent lady that just finished her education, finished an engineer, a pilot, military helicopter pilot. That time, Buratai just sent her to go and attack Boko Haram. I know that. Oh, I said this when they told the girl that he will fly helicopter against Boko Haram. I said no. This lady is gone. They are sending her to the grave, and within few months, he's just like that. He died just like a fowl. And they come out to say no, it is a motor jam him. The motor was reversing, and she saw her friend, and she was walking, and they don't know, one car was reversing, and the car just hit her, and she just died. And before you know, he gave up the ghost. Oh, R.I.P. We will give her a national honor, national burial. I laugh. I say they are telling. You see this caliphate. You know, I don't blame them, because they rightly believe that Nigerians are stupid, foolish zombies. Anything can go for them. Before you know, comedians they'll be using it for comedy and pranks. You understand? So the same way, a former battalion commanding officer who led the fight against Boko Haram in northeastern Nigeria, Major UJ Undianyede, is said to have committed suicide. They have killed him direct. They know how to do all these things, because you know, like as I said, the lady, you know why they have to kill the lady? Just few months on her mission to bomb Boko Haram. Do you know why? They believe that she is sending many Boko Haram members, fighters, their holy warriors, to hellfire, because according to their Islamic belief, if you are fighting a jihad, listen, this thing I'm telling you is not a hearsay, it's direct, it's truth. That is what the Islamists believe. That if you are an Islamic fighter and you are killed by an opponent, an infidel, the person they consider an infidel, a woman, it doesn't matter, you are going directly to hell. You shouldn't be killed by a woman. You understand? That is the reason why, you know, during the ISIS Renaissance in Levante, Iraq, and Syria, during that time, we are killing ISIS, we are slaughtering many people in their enclave, including Christians, Kurds, and the Shiites in all these areas, because they consider all these Shiites as also unbelievers. Do you know what? The Kurds brought out an idea to form a female brigade. Go and Google it, you will see it. The female brigade that turned against ISIS. Only but female women, girls and women, no men there. They formed themselves as a brigade, and ISIS saw them as a terror. No ISIS member wants to face them, to fight them. Do you understand? Anywhere the women go, all of them, they run away, because none of them wants to go to hell. By mistake, if their bullet touches you, a woman bullet, that you are dead, you are going to hellfire direct. That is their belief, and that is what gave the women victory upon victory upon victory. When you watch the documentary, you understand that there are brave women, brave ladies, Kurds, Yazidis, other moderate Muslims, and the Christians. They joined together and formed the female brigade against ISIS, and they became a terror. That is why they killed that woman, Yoruba girl, Yoruba fighter. I think he's Tokbe or something like that. Now he's forgotten. Today they killed another man, an army officer. You understand? A battalion commanding officer. They court-martialed him, and they tried to court-martial him. They arrested him, and they killed him. And they say he committed suicide. You know, Nigerian media is there handy to do the dirty job. That is what we are fighting against. When you look at the support, the overwhelming support of the killing of Deborah Samuel by the political elites in the north, there you will understand that in Nigeria we are just wasting our time in Nigeria. I'm telling you, people they put us together, they are complete terrorists. All of them, they are terrorists that are planning, charting path for us. If you are not moved, if you are not dismayed or horrified by the support of this political hierarchy in the north, supporting the atrocity committed against Deborah, no matter that Deborah is maybe a Gwari or Hausa girl, I don't know her particular tribe, but the Fulani, the jihadists, they see her as part of Biafrans because he's a Christian. You understand? That is why why you indigenous people, the non-Fulani that are in the north, why do you support them in fighting against us? Why? You are simply stupid. You understand? Therefore, we must continue in what we are doing. Let me see whether I have another headline. Johannes called for arrest of Northern Elders Forum spokesman Baba Ahmed, says he is a threat to Nigeria. You know what we have? This man that said that that the Igbos should go leave Nigeria in peace. We are not making any problem. But Johannes calls for his arrest. Do you see it? That they are ready to fight any person that wants Nigeria to break. They are ready. They find it convenient in serving, licking the caliphate ass. Not demanding, begging for presidency in a country they call their own country. That is absurd. Honestly absurd. Therefore, I will go briefly to the topic of my submission today. Please, I want to go into just few minutes break to regulate something at the background before I continue. Please, I want to regulate something on the background before I continue. Please don't go away.
Salama for men we don't go. Men we go Meduguri. Fight. Nothing stop them. Men come back in peace. Men come their units. Some bastard control men overboard. Until today, our senior men, they never retaliate. They never still retaliate. They cut men, kill men. Which kind of country be this? Our senior men know they see us as anything again. Then go kill men. To go retaliate na problem. Civilian go slap soldier. If you retaliate, then get all the big men number, then go begin the koko. Which kind of army will they run? Where everybody they carry weapon, where will they carry? If you want bring them down, then go say no bring them down, then go make call. Tell me. 93 battalion. If they no retaliate, this man dead. Men go leave this job. Because I don't see the use when they carry weapon where I no go fit use am. If They no retaliate this men death. They just throw men overboard, buy men anyhow. And no man still dey talk till today. I dey expect to dey hear news. Make they go carry men, make they go retaliate. They no carry men. They no carry men. On board this day, me, all the senior men don lose their respect if they no retaliate this men death. They don lost am and they no go fit meet up again. We soldier time don reach wey dem say we dey tire grumbling hours. Now no be grumbling, na time for action. All men know where dem come from and all men go go back to where dem come from. If we go serve the country and the country no go fit serve us. I rest my case.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa-Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Johnathan from Olu province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct today, the 19th day of May 2022, being Thursday. As I said, the topic of my submission is the power of the media, which I will make very brief. Media power. This media, when we talk about media, it's just, all these things is communication, it's English. So we need to explain it right from the grassroots. Media just means just a means of mass communication. When you communicate to the masses, a mass to the people, that is it. That is what media means. It has power. When I say that human being can recreate, humans can be recreated through even the media, through the media, yes. Because when I talk about, look at what is happening. Look at how religiosity feels everywhere. Everybody is fanatical in Nigeria, in religion. It is also media. You understand? Do you know? This any public gathering, such as worship centers, is a platform for media. Any public gathering where you can stand and talk to people. Why we always cry for clergy, pastors, bishops, fathers, this and that? Because they are not making good use of their platforms. Most of them have turned it into money-making platform, where you can stand and talk to direct people that are in your church. Maybe they have 3,000 to 5,000. Now, people that are watching you on television, they are in their hundreds of thousands, and all that you portray to them is how to sow seed and make money, this and that. That is what you are suffering. That is what turns people, one of the reasons that turns people into zombies today. You are seeing today. That is the power of the media. When you see the character of people, media contributes a lot in building that character or shaping it. Therefore, media is a machine. Let me say it again. Media is a tool, very big tool, in the hands of politicians. Do you understand? Media have power. They determine the fate of politicians and political causes. They influence governments and electorates. Do you understand? Anything that you can, that people hear, because you are what you hear and watch. Why is it that, for example, like in our time, in our culture, you don't discuss something so explicit, sex, with children, underage children. You don't discuss, even your parents, you never hear things, anything like that in their ear. I mean, from them. As of that time, that is why people the generation become our bios. Do you understand? You know, because of the way we are trained, what we saw, what we hear, they, you know, they made sure, our parents made sure not to discuss everything. Why is it that, for example, if a child that grew up in a family that is maybe always fighting, he will grow up to become like that, because this is what he see, has been seeing, and he has been hearing. So his character will be shaped like that. That is the power of media. I am bringing this so low so that you will understand it. I mean, so homely, so that you will understand the power of the media. This is what BBC is doing. It's shaping people. You understand? You see, when you watch every time on international medias, even documentaries, what you always see is this. You will see Africa, you know, Maasai people were in living part in Serengeti forest, in these South African deserts. You understand? Also, they have people living there. This tribe, I've forgotten the tribe's name. They will show you, that is what you see about Africa. An average European, a white person that never visits Africa physically, he believes that Africa is a jungle, because that is what they continue showing him or her, showing them, and they continue talking about it. So if you are going to Africa, you are going there to watch animals. Human beings are also regarded as animals, because they come to Maasai that opens their mouth and puts big coins. So, and they give them a word of even I was watching one just few minutes before I come on air. I say, I was shaking head. I said, look at how they want to turn us into just a zoo, just, you know, a place, tourist attraction, whereby just Serengeti like that, finish. You know, when you talk about Kenya in the international world, they tell you about wildlife in Kenya, wildlife in Zimbabwe, wildlife in, that is how they want to describe Africa, and they have been describing Africa, and that is how they want us to be. That is the power of media. And people that never visited Africa before, they never believe that you can see even a two-story, a bungalow. They believe that everybody is like, you know, you are living in forest, you know, with animals, with bow and arrow, because that is the way the media portrays us. Have you wondered why they never show black people helping whites? There is one in Facebook, I've forgotten his platform. This guy is a black man, but he used to help people in South Africa. He's a secret helper. I think he's a pastor or something like that. You will see a beggar. You will see a beggar, a white beggar, white miserable man. He's sleeping on the street in South Africa, and he will call him and be giving. He say, "What is your problem?" He start explaining on video. He will be giving him money. Take this. You will give him some rands. Take this again. You will give the person and tell the person that he should, if he's that he should, you know, help himself or herself. White people, the mainstream media will never promote this type of thing. All they want to do is every time, oh, Mother Teresa is helping black poor Africans. They portray an average African on television as Onyiminaga, somebody sick and belly protruding, and you will see always a white person, a white man, a white woman giving him or her food, bringing aids to them. All these things, you don't understand that this thing has an impact on the psychology, the psyche of everybody in this planet Earth, including we Africans. That is why we take black people take white people as is, you know, is God. Jesus is white. They paint him white. So you need now and worship the sculpture of a white person. But if imagine that you paint Jesus, do that experiment. Bring a person, black Jesus on the cross, and tell people just with a imimbia, I play a normal black person. Tell people to come and pray. They will not because this is how the media have conditioned our mindset, the mindset of the whole people. The media has power more than nuclear weapon. Do you know that? Media has power more than nuclear weapon, because it will make a permanent mark on you, on the brain. You are ready to embrace your killer. As far as the media is promoting that person, portray him as an angel. Once your subconscious is being pierced by that news, finish. That is why you see some of our people, they will never give any news credence. They will not regard it as credible until they watch it. Okay, CNN has CNN said it? They will ask you, has BBC said it? Because who are you, a black person like him, to tell him something he will listen to? Do you understand what you are saying? The power of the media. Media has power. That is why you should join. Let me reiterate again. You that is listening, hearing my voice, you should join in this media warfare which Britain has brought. Do you understand? Britain has, BBC has brought this media war, and we have to fight it. That is why, right from today, starting from today till the 3rd of June, we should overwhelm them with phone calls and Twitter. Everywhere you see them, BBC, just be polite and drive your point, because they have done enough damage in our brains. Do you understand? They have done enough damage in our brains. They make us believe something that is not normal. That is the power of media. When you see people acting differently, when you see the Fulani, for example, the jihadists acting that, look, you have to kill Onyamini. If Deborah, who is Deborah Samuel, who is also per se a northerner like them, blasphemed and she was burned to death, that they should go and attack Igbo people. You understand? Is also a product of media. Do you know how? In their mosques, they continue receiving this message right from childhood, that you need to kill Onyamini. You need to kill Onyamini. Infidels, kill them so that you go to heaven. Your mission in this world is to kill infidels. Now you can never take this message away from them. That is the media. The same way in the church, people go to church only, so it for progress, for wealth, exclusively for wealth. That is the power of media too, because that is what they hear always. That is what the pastor preaches always. You are going, this week, this is your week. That is it. You have to go there. You have to make sure that all you are looking for is God. Is serving God is because for him to give you wealth. Finish. That is the thing. So you act on what you hear. You act like what you had or what you are watching. That is what creates you. Why we started reasoning today, normally. Why we started reasoning like people, like normal human beings, IPOB, blessed family members, I say, is because we had the voice of our leader. It's media power. There are many things going on in this world, but if you never had it, you never had it. You will not even know. You become ignorant of it. So you will not act of it or like it. There are places you have a polyandry. That is a woman marrying more than one husband. And it's legal. But if you never had it, if you never see it, you will not, you believe that no, it doesn't happen. Or it never take place. Does it mean that what you don't know never existed? But the issue is, through media power, things are brought to you. You have options. The options you have in life is what you see, what you had, what you know. Because from what you see and what you had, we lead you to, for you to know. I don't know whether people understand what I'm saying. So the option you have is through the media. Even when you are reading a book, when it's media. Oh, you are studying Bible, it's media. Because they spread it. You are studying the holy book, this is media. Because that is what you saw. Do you understand? Imagine, for example, if they mandate, like they try to do, say, okay, everybody start reading Quran. Start reading Quran is a mandatory. In the next 50 years, people will be also quoting Quran like the Bible. Do you understand? If they say, okay, start reading Brahma book, Hindu, it's like that. You will know, you will now enter and know and start quoting. That is it. So everything is the media. And you start acting, practicing some things you learn from there. That is the media power. That is what Britain always use. That is what the West use or are still using in any war, any conflict against people, against others. Russia war, Russia Ukraine. You see how, I said it before, they will appeal to your conscience. They will bring to one person that suffered, maybe lost his, like yesterday. Oh, they brought somebody, I think it was CNN, a police officer that lost his daughters, his family. They, graphically, they will be preaching it in a way that, your heart will sink and melt, and you now turn against the people that committed this crime. It's a crime, really. If war is not good. But why are they using it one-sided? They want to achieve something. Do you understand? There is targets. They want to achieve something. You understand? But when they kill Biafrans, they play it down. They don't show it. You want to say something, you post it on social media. They say it's too graphic. They block you. They restrict you and block you. There they will say according to standard, community standard. But BBC will show, CNN, mainstream media will show images of dead people that are dead bodies. There you know that is a human being that made law, so they know how to bypass the law. Their own law, they know how to bypass it. You as an ordinary person, go and show it. They will condemn it. Tell you, you see why this is against us, and why are you showing a dead body to people, to public? Do you know that you are showing it to the public? It's them that made law. They said football or sports, it should not go with country's politics. The mainstream politics should be different from sports. Do you understand? Everybody, they obey. Only they obey. Because you don't want to provoke some powers. But when it comes to them, that law, all those laws will be they will sideline it. They will sideline it and bypass it. Now they inculcate sports into mainstream politics. Do you see it? And you believe they will defend it with one thing, one grammar or the other, through the media. So during 1967-70, Britain blanketed us. They made sure that no person had our voice. Because if people didn't hear your voice, they will judge against you. That is why no person has been acquitted if he's not in a court. You understand? Once somebody is judged in absentia because he ran away, is not there, they will always convict him because they didn't hear from his side. Do you understand? That is why court wants to hear from everybody's side. Normally, that is part of the media. He wants to hear. He don't want to judge because this person will come and say, oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, what do you say? So when they listen to the two, when the judge listen to the two, now they will balance and use their initiative to understand the reality of what transpired between you and the person, because they were not there the day the thing happened. No person was there. None of the judge or no person was there. Now everything enters into speculation, alleged, until it was proved. Do you understand? So media is highly powerful. It is just like raising voice. If we don't raise our voice, no person hears it. But today, thank God, we are in a digital age whereby we can be able to confront BBC. The other time it was analog. During the 1960s, it was analog. You understand? When there was a black and white television. You understand? You know, when I was small, I could remember when we used to wait for 4 o'clock for television to open. 4 o'clock. And television may open. A television can open and close by 12 or 1. It depends on the last film. Last film. Saturday, televisions open by is it 12:1? You know. So now it is no more like before, like the analog. Today you can be in your house. These numbers I mentioned about BBC and their Twitter handles. You be in your working place, you be in your bedroom, and be calling or sending Twitters, asking them these questions. That is what we are asking. That is was part of the participation effort, restoration effort participation you are going to do. That is it. So this media has power. We should utilize this media to our favor. If we don't do, we become gagged. If people didn't hear your voice, no way. They will conclude against you. That is the thing. If we don't make our voice heard, other voices are too much. BBC is trying, they are now direct war, direct media war against us. That is why they have the order, a standing order on BBC, that any news of Nigeria, this that will bring any more on Nigeria have no name anyway, but they say it's a standing order in BBC that they should contact, before releasing that news, they must first of all contact the British High Commission in Nigeria for guidance. That is the way they put it. Do you understand? Because they understand that they understand the power of the media. Some of our people never understand it. That is why sometimes they misbehave, even when videoing something. You video something, instead of you to explain it the way that it will be to our favor, you start explaining it in a very useless and animalistic way. Do you think that it's only you that is watching it? If you are making video of anything, let it be in your head that whatever you are reporting, whatever you are saying there, will be viewed by hundreds, if not thousands, or tens of thousands, or if not millions of people in this planet Earth. So that when you are doing something, be objective. Let it be to the advantage of the struggle, not destroying it. Not that thing you are doing a video in maybe in Kanu, we thinking that is only there. It will spread the whole world. Do you know that? Our people don't understand the power of the media. That is why sometimes they misbehave. Even when videoing something, they start talking rubbish. Start something that they should use objectively. They start talking rubbish, something that will backfire on us. That is stupidity. The time is now for every Biafran hearing my voice, listening to my voice, in order to participate in this media war. Because there is power in media. There is power in the media. Whatever we talk, whatever we bring out, is who we are. Is the way the world will see us. That will prompt many things. Don't worry, you can say that, oh, we have been talking, we have been shouting. Do not be tired. Do you understand? Armenia started shouting, praising, crying for Armenia genocide to be recognized. The killings of Ottoman during the First World War. For how many decades they have been pushing for it, crying. Finally, they got it. Why are you, soft-hearted, or how can I say it? How you are, inconsistent. You do something today, you want the result tomorrow. It doesn't. If our leader is like that, we couldn't have IPOB even. Because had it been he spoke from 2012, only 2012, 2013, 2014, nothing happened. You say, oh boy, now these people, no person is here. I beg you, let's stop this. But he didn't do that. He continued. So you that think that we come, we talk, oh, we are talking. We continue talking so that it will permeate. Why is BBC talking all the time? Why is CNN talking all the time? And you will go and tune it. Even if they are deceiving people. Truth, there are many voices, there are many crimes. It depends on the one you portray. The killing of people in Ukraine is not condoned, it's condemnable. Innocent people being killed is not allowed. But how is their life more important than hundreds, if not thousands, of indigenous people that are slaughtered every blessed day in Nigeria? Why they didn't go and graphically report objectively, so that to touch the heart of the viewer, the way they are doing in Ukraine? You see that they want some. Instead, BBC played down on the brutal massacre of Deborah Samuel. He said, no, is it because of this girl, they just killed this girl, that fake news now full social media? Do you see how evil they are? There's a way they want to condition your mindset, so that the way they say it, you start seeing it like that. You understand? It's just like if somebody come and say something serious, but he's a comedian, he use it to laugh. You'll be seeing it as a laughing matter. Do you understand me? There's one time I think somebody asked our leader some question about or suggestion. There's something he said, why not we use it to sing? Artists sing about it in music. Do you know our leader? I could remember, but I have forgotten that particular thing. He said that our leader said no. When you sing, no matter you convey a message, but what people think and what people see is that rhythm. That maybe German, Jarasta, you use your piano, but you don't listen to the lyrics. People dance and smoke about it on serious issue, but you take it light because of the way it is being presented. Do you understand what I mean? That is why even many people, it's now when our eyes are open, you start listening to some musics like Peter Tosh and Bob Marley and many others. Listening to what they are saying, not the beat, not the guitar they are playing. No. Do you understand? So the way you bring out a message, it matters. If a comedian can now come and make comedy with the killing of the burning of Deborah, in a way, it divert the mindset of people in one way through laugh. People will just laugh, and it become a very serious issue. But they will laugh, they will not see it seriously. It becomes a laughing issue, laughing matter. Therefore, do not joke with media. Media is very powerful. That is why we are engaging in this media warfare. in order to let BBC understand that we are human beings like them. We feel pains. Do you understand? Imagine one British, for example, being burnt, immolated, burnt to death in the streets or in a school in Manchester. Till today, the world will be standstill. At standstill. Do you understand? The way they will report, they will go to the parents, they will go to the grandparents, they will remember the friends, they will interview the friends, how you feel. Even their friends, maybe the friend of that British, but is in far away Canada. They will fly to Canada in order to go and interview, to show him, make documentary how he or she feels, how it is touching her, so that all those things to convey message, so that you don't think of any other thing else, rather than thinking what they are showing you, how a British was killed, he was brutally burned to death. But they will not do it when it comes to Nigeria. Why? Lives are cheap. After all, life 200 and something million people, zombies. Any bunch can die at any time. That is not their problem. That is the way they do it. They see it. And that is the way they want you to see it. And that is why in Nigeria, thousands are dying every day. Thousands are being slaughtered by the Nigerian police, military, even kidnappers, all. Bandits, jihadists, terrorists. It doesn't matter to Nigerians. What matters to them is what is the name of this guy in America that was killed the other time, and they were protesting for somebody that is killed in America. One black person, one person that was killed, and you see, you see, people died in their backyard. People were not dying natural death, slaughtered by security forces, by the Nigerian military. They never say if they see it, they say, I beg. Now, normal story. Media now turned Nigerians to even belittle their lives more than other people. Nigerians react more to a foreigner, for one foreigner's death in America. Now thousands are being killed and slaughtered, even by the Nigerian military. It doesn't matter to them. That is the power of the media. The media will make somebody that beheaded your father, you embrace him as a good person. And the person that was fighting that person that beheaded your father, you took him as an enemy. Media can turn your brain upside down. This is what BBC is doing. We know it. Everybody should understand this, so that you don't fall to the gimmicks of the British caliphate. I call it British caliphate now. British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC. We have to rise up and take up this challenge in order to do what? In order to make sure that our voices are heard. In order to make sure that what BBC is reporting is not the reality, it's not truth. That they are faking news, that they are making efforts, faking news, in order to turn people's brain to be thinking one-sided. There is what they want people to be behaving, the way they want people to be thinking, the way they want people to be taking Biafrans as terrorists, the way they want people all over the world to see us as the oppressors. Are you going to allow it? This is the time. Within these 2 weeks, it is a time that Biafrans should float BBC and politely tell them that their game is over. We flood their telephone lines, their Twitter handles, their Facebook pages. We flood them. Even though in Facebook they block me, I cannot comment. I know they block many of us on Facebook, but in Twitter we continue. We must move on direct call lines. Every day from tomorrow morning, if they open their office, their phones will start ringing, even thousands a minute. That is what we know. You tell them the same thing. Thousands will call and say the same thing in 1 hour. In another hour, another thousands will be calling and praising the same thing. That is what we want to achieve. BBC should understand that this is no more the old digital, analog time, analog season. The world now is a very small global village. Anything that happens anywhere, it could be seen live all around the world. That is what BBC should understand. Mainstream media power or monopoly is no more. There is social media. Do you understand? If you are sensible, do you know that social media is a big place of learning? Though there are garbages, but if you're careful, you can learn even from social media. I'm telling you honestly. It's a huge institution. That is technology. Therefore, the power of the media can never be overemphasized. It is highly powerful. We must utilize it now in order to gain our freedom. We should tell Britain, we should tell BBC, always bring out the history, how they invaded our leaders' home. We should tell it to them. We should tweet to them, show them always how the Fulani have been killing us, killing Biafrans, slaughtering us in our farms. We should tell them that. We should show them that, because they should not have the monopoly. We are Biafrans and we are Biafrans. We must continue. This is where I'm going to stop, and I'll open my line so that people will call in and make their voices heard. But before I do that, I will go into few minutes break, so that when I come back, the lines will be open for people to call in. Don't go away, please.
Announcement. Here comes a great gathering of the people from the West African region. Amazonia, Biafra, Oduduwa, living across the entire globe, the entire world. Coming from different parts of all the continents of the world to Brussels, Belgium, to march in great mass and in great multitude. All hail Biafra. Long live Amazonia. Freedom for Oduduwa Republic. United we stand and shall never fall. With one vision and joint strength, the land of Belgium.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra Hausa-Service, coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Johnathan from Olu province of Biafra land. Our lines are now open, and our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142547. I repeat, +61 405 142547. Do not forget the topic of our submission. I talked about the power of the media. Very highly powerful, because you are what you consume. The information you consume is what makes you who you are. Do you understand? We should engage ourselves in this media war that BBC have brought against us. They opened wounds, old wounds that that has been there. We have been nursing. So this is the time to burst out and confront them, because we are Biafrans. If you don't do it, no person will do it for you. We have to do it by ourselves. We need to confront them, because there is great power in the media. I have a caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Not calling
I'm
on
calling on
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. Yes, sir. Yes, I'm calling on WhatsApp.
Okay. Now, why are you asking
Okay.
whether am I talking to you? Go on, please.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Mazi Johnathan Chinebe, I greet you so much, Chineke.
You don't drink.
You are doing us. We are proud of you, Chineke. We are proud of you. Biafra with a mother. Biafra with India Manife. No on the other way that I in for long. I can go very far. More than all these European people. Economically, we can all know now. I can become Mazi, Milimalu, goes in the United Arab Emirates. I greet my fellow Biafrans all over the world. Great IPOB. This generation of Biafra, this generation of IPOB is a wonderful people. Mazi Johnathan Chinedu, we hear your topic tonight. What I want to tell my fellow Biafrans all over the world that we must take our destiny into our hand. This is what the world didn't understand. This world now is all about the survival of the fittest. The survival of the fittest. That you are hearing United Nations, this one, all these people are game people. They have taken Africa as their inheritance. And we will not accept this because the way God created them is the way God created us. We are a human being like them. They cannot hold us ransom forever. We must take our destiny into our hand. Our great leader Mazi Johnathan has told us this for a long time that we will cry all over the world. Nobody will come to our aid. It's we is going to help ourselves. We are going to liberate ourselves from this mess. It's only the thing that the world didn't understand. Only one head that they have is the one head that we have. So there's no going back in this trouble. We must do everything possible to liberate ourselves. You can see what is going on in the north today now. You can see how the northerners are protesting. The youth are doing violence, destroying the property of Biafrans, doing a lot of pain, and the army never shot any of them. But if you come to Biafra land, they will do Python -1, Python -3, killing innocent Biafrans, reducing our population, and we are not going to accept this rubbish again. We are not going to accept this nonsense again. Self-defense is allowed. Self-defense is allowed. So my fellow Biafrans, let everybody in Biafra land buckle up. Let everybody in Biafra land prepare very well, because time has come. This is the right time that we will take our destiny into our hand, because our leader has said it. If we fight and there remain only 100 people, let them live as a Biafran, because everybody is going to die one day. I don't see anything for human being to be afraid of death. After all, we all is going to die one day. Instead, we will die like a chicken. We die like a lion. We must take our destiny into our hand. Fellow Biafrans all over the world, hear me very well. I, Nnamdi, said, we must take our destiny into our hand. My beloved brother, my leader, Mazi Johnathan. See, if you remember, kwadoro na anyị fall off ma kwadoro na anyị fall off ma mgbe ọbụla eji ese eti ya bụrụ na anyị weso ka anyị bata bịa mee akọ ga-esi adị. We must restore our beloved nation Biafra. And all these criminal church people, we don't need them in our land to do useless crusade again. We don't need them again to come and do their business again. Only take your crusade to Yoruba land. We don't need you again. We don't accept that rubbish again. The boy was killed. You didn't say anything. To hell with useless white man religion. Mazi Johnathan, arrest my case. Continue your good work, my leader. We are behind you people. You are doing marvelous work. Thank you very much.
There were our leader is Mazi Kanu. Thank you very much, my brother. You know, just you reminded me, you know, Kumuyi holding crusade in our Aba or Abia state. Always they exploited Biafrans. both religion, anyhow, we are always the target. Na ejide han ndị Igbo na ha na-abịa na church again na igbugo ozu, because these are people that are very easy to manipulable. You understand? Why don't he go to preach in Borno, holding his crusade in Borno? So they love us too much. That is why sometimes if I look at all these things, I say, hell, India every time, oh, they want our soul, they love us, coming to do crusade in our land, to make us repent on what? But they have oil wells. They are the people that has oil wells in our land. You know, nothing for us. And the people that are weak, any type of people, you know, you take a pound of flesh. How much and the caliphate, and the church, just you know, one people suffering all these things. Shouldn't we have a rethink? Caller on signal, please. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi Johnathan. Good evening from here, my brother. My brother, Mechukwu Kikabiama, continue to give you this wisdom that whenever you come in this hallowed platform, you keep on doing the needful. This one prayer go to my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwu Kikabiama, continue to guide this man, protect him from every hands of the evil ones and from all evil doers. Destroy his enemy before they come close to him. Most especially, Chukwu, release him unconditionally, so that he will rejoin us, and at the end of this struggle, Biafra will be restored. This is my prayer, and so shall it be in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. He said. Fellow Biafrans, my name is Mazi Johnathan. I'm calling from Austria, and by the special grace of Chukwu Kabiama, I am the IPOB Australian National PRO. Mazi, before I will say anything, what I have in my mind, allow me to make remind our people of the programs we have in our hands. Fellow Biafrans here in Austria, all of us of freedom, we want to remind you about our 30th of May. Please, Biafra heroes, the 30th of May. We want to remind all of us that please, as the arrangement is going on, please, those of us that have not take a holiday for this event must try to do so, because it's going to fall on Monday, and I hope if you begin now to ask free from a working place, you're going to get it. Please, it's a day we are remembering our heroes and heroes, those that died that we might have life. It is very important that we pay this respect to them. If you truly love this Biafra you are fighting for, we must try to make it a very wonderful day. Please, the address of where we are going to hold this event is Lazareth Gasse, number 5, 8020 Graz, Austria here. I repeat, the address is Lazareth Gasse, number 5, 8020 Graz, Steiermark, Austria here. And the time is 12 noon. Time 12 noon. We have also a telephone number. You can contact us if you have a question. The telephone number is +43 664 4932 781. I repeat for the last time. The telephone number is +43 664 4932 781. As you join us on that day, may Chukwu carry my guide and protect you and your household. He said, and those of us who are also still contributing in fundraising that we did here, please don't forget that the ESN fundraising is still going on. We keep on supporting ESN, and also we still have our telephone number is here. Please, for those that want to contact us, the telephone number for supporting ESN is +43 660 9647 511. Another the second number is +43 660 9568 905, and the last number is +43 81 202 11076. Call us and we will direct you how to support ESN, because these great men and women are doing a wonderful job to make sure they protect our forests. Please do that, and may Chukwuka bless all of us. He said, Mazi, as you are saying this evening, my beloved brother Jonathan, I'm going straight to BBC. BBC must know that this generation of Biafra, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they can never use their media anymore to tell lies to the world what they did to us in 1967 to 70. This time we will bombard them. There is a flyer outside there, their telephone number is there, the questions you are going to ask them is there. Call them. If you cannot be able to write to them, please pick up your phone and call BBC. Ask them these questions. Why are they blackmailing Biafrans? What is their problem? Why they don't want this Biafra to emerge? BBC must answer this question, because we have every evidence. All the killings that have been happening to our people since 1914 to 1967 to 1970 to 2022. We must begin to bombard them with all these pictures, all this information we have on our hand, so that they can be able to stop this lie they are telling against Biafrans. And there's nothing they will do. We will tell them that this media that Chukwuka has given us the opportunity to be part of in this new generation, BBC can never defeat Biafrans in this media war. It's not going to happen, because we will tell our story ourselves. If CNN failed to tell our story, if Al Jazeera failed to tell our story, if BBC themselves, the lying machine, media cannot be able to we will tell the world what is happening to us. And I thank God today that the whole world know that IPOB, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that we are fighting a just cause. It doesn't matter the blackmail they put on us. They know that we are fighting a just cause. It's just that the mineral resources they are sucking in our land is their problem. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have told them, oil and gas is not our problem. We just want to be free. You can take the oil. We have our brains. Japan, they don't have oil and gas. Even the Australia we are residing, they don't have oil and gas. But come here, it's a small paradise. They use their brain. Biafrans are not. This oil and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it. We can even dash it to other African countries. We don't need it for survival. We just want freedom, that our people can be able to live again like a normal human being. The fellow Biafrans. We are converging all over the world. Why we have a home where we can call our own? This is what prepared us. We must keep on fighting, because we've seen what life is all about. We've seen how things work. This is why we here in diaspora that are yearning for this freedom, because we know we can be able to replicate all these things we've planned. We can be able to replicate all of them when our country has been restored. And we are asking all these theological republic Christians, or call themselves GO, want to come to our land for crusade. Why they killed Deborah? They couldn't even come out of the street.
Sokoto, you should have gone to Sokoto to do crusade to convert them.
These people, this thing they are making us that I can't understand why. And as some of our people, even in this hardship, they will still stay online and be putting their offering and tithe for one man, while even some of them that is going to this crusade cannot be able to feed. But they will take their lost cover and go and give to Kumuyi. Kumuyi will be telling them that even the man will not know how the heaven looks like. Want to take the children of Chukwuka to heaven. They beheaded one of the leader of the clan. They couldn't even come out of the street. They couldn't do anything. He's only to show us how to go to heaven. Please, they should leave us alone. Let him carry that in that is crusade. Go to where they kill Kanu, where they kill Deborah. Go there. This Biafrans must stop. All these things you people used to deceive us, Biafrans now, our eyes are open. We serve God now with our brain, with our mind, with our conscience. Nobody can bamboozle us with that. Let me show you how to go to heaven. An Indian man said, are you not even sure that this world we are living is the heaven? Have you gone to heaven and know how heaven looks like? To leave us alone to face our problem in that logistical country called Nigeria. Mazi Johnathan, bless you. Continue to do your good work. We must continue, Mazi. And the destination is Biafra. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you. We must go on. I have a caller also waiting patiently on WhatsApp. Thank you for holding on for 10 minutes, going to 11 minutes. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program, please. Welcome to the program. Please go on.
Yeah, my name is Mazi. I'm going from Ghana. Good afternoon. Good morning, friends, Biafra and friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom. So I thought Mazi, I got from taking our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is because of him that we are hearing your voice today in this media now. So I said may God continue to bless and deliver him from the hand of Nigeria government in Jesus' name. I also appreciate our viewers for the great work they are doing for us. They are really doing a nice job for us. So now coming to this in your topic today. To be frank with you, the time I saw the thing, I was very, the thing made me fear. When I saw the thing on BBC, I was very afraid. The way I showed the thing of our media warriors, the way they are showing their pictures and analyzing, saying that they are doing giving misinformation. The thing I was very afraid, but immediately as I went online on Twitter, so I shared most of our members, some of that, and I posted everything, and I wrote some I wrote some information that the leadership that are reacting towards it. I was very, very happy towards it. So I said that everyone I trying to make sure that Biafra is restored, that God will continue to deal with the person and bless the person. So we lost our forefathers, they lost the law. You know that media is one of the major problems. The main reason why they lost the war during the 1960 to 1967 to 70 is because there is no media to carry our own information. It's only BBC and other this thing that is carrying out.
It is the major problem, not one of the major problems. It is the major problem.
Yeah, it's the major problem. And I really appreciate it now that the way our leader said, as the kind of wisdom God gives to our leader to organize a radio Biafra to the extent that this radio Biafra now, it came this one. They say that is in UK. They come out that one, they still have another place that can serve us. And it's not like those old days that we don't have any place with the media now, social media. And BBC, everybody know that BBC is they are the one holding us down. I used to tell people, it's BBC and all these politicians is the one that is holding our freedom. It's not even Hausa people self. It's BBC, it's not Fulani. It's BBC and all these are politicians and are the one holding our freedom. If not because of BBC, because anything they tell all these Janjaweed is what they are going to do. If you tell them today that these people are saying that way to give them the freedom, those Fulani Janjaweed, they listen to them. But they are the one that are holding our freedom. And to the extent of them going to publish and saying if you say the kind of jargon that are saying in that is about a media world that are taking hatred, doing this and that are doing misinformation, all this now, if you say it is very, very annoying. But then the way the leadership react to it, I pray my God continue to strengthen everyone that are fighting for this freedom. Mazi, this is our freedom, we are getting we are nearing to our destination now. is very small now. This is, I can say that by God grace, this is the last stage we are fighting now. After this stage now, by God grace, we are marching to our freedom. And nothing can stop us. So we are going to be reach our destination.
Thank you, Mazi.
So I say, I pray my God to deliver. God deliver our leader from the hand of the government as soon as possible, so that he join us and push us to the next destination, which is Biafra. Thank you, everybody. All Biafra.
Almost Biafra. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my comrade. Caller on Signal. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on Signal.
Yes, my brother. Jonathan, good evening, and good evening, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Thank you, my brother. Please, before I go forward, can I make this is an announcement for our. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the Ipob in the Netherlands will be having our heroes and heroines day and our independence anniversary on the 30th. That is Monday 30th. We have made this announcement, and it will be in Egoli. Egoli and Egoli 9, Egoli number 9, and the postcode for Satnav is 1103 Alpha Charlie, 1103 AC Amsterdam, and please come with your family and friends. The place is, the time is 3 p.m. To start at 3 p.m. and the traditional wears is allowed, is highly appreciated or recommended, and the numbers you call is 0685043802, and also our ESN fundraising is coming up on 18th of June. We want to start making this announcement now so that you could reserve your contribution on that day, and it will be on the same venue, Egoli number 9, and the starting time is 11. The starting time is also 3 p.m. and the numbers you can contact is 0616663830, and the next number is 0685043802. That is for ESN fundraising, 18th of June 2022. So thank you, my brother, for the time you gave me for this announcement. And you treated your submission is the importance of media. Yes, it is very, very, very crucial, because they say that when you say here, if you don't say here I am, nobody will say there you are. And since BBC have taken it on themselves to do the work of zoo, because sometimes when we are telling our people that Nigeria is British limited liability company, people don't understand. But that they are taking over the media propaganda for the zoo. That tells everybody what they need to know. And I must tell you, my brother, I called that BBC, those two numbers. The first one, the lady was impatient, not settled, and at a point he said he has gotten my message, and she barely let me finish the point. But I got a man who said, was courteous, and he said he will relay our complaints to the appropriate authorities, and we must be doing the Twitter part of it. It's not either or. You do the Twitter, you do the calling, and the calling must be every day, like you said, until the last day given. so that they will really feel it and know that we are concerned about it, and their bosses will also hear it. So let's not get tired. And sometimes I wonder why the return on our prominent tweeting people, and even my own retweets. I mean, it's not so encouraging. You do some work and you think that our people will relay it and then spread it further. But we must continue and not get tired about it. That we tweet and retweet each other, so that BBC and their master, because what every Biafran must know is that BBC is an arm of British government. The British government appoints the 3 or 4 boards of directors of BBC. So those are the people who make policies. And it's a very big shame that I have that the BBC Igbo in Nigeria, that BBC Igbo, their editor is Fulani man. So our sisters and brothers will be doing the biddings of the Fulani, while it's like we are draining the water and they are opening the tap. So these people should really, ask themselves questions. Will you continue to do propaganda against your own country upcoming? So thank you, my brother. Media is very important, and like our Mlimarugo said, our brother who just called, said that Biafra have media people. Biafra have people. Biafra have you, the broadcasters, and you, Mazi Johnathan, and the rest of you. You are doing us proud, and our media warriors are doing us proud, and our citizen journalists are doing very well. Thank you, and God bless Biafra. Good night.
Mazi, thank you very much, Mazi. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Mazi Johnathan.
There, welcome to the program.
Hello, my brother. Thank you for the wonderful and great work you're doing. That's late to man my comment because I thank you. Like, I know that, but sometimes you have to praise somebody because you're doing a very great job for your teachings. But my own contribution goes like this: the kind of entangle these people have really deal with us.
Oh, they have. Honestly.
Yes. They have deal with us, and they watch, our people, and then they have sinned against our land. That's why all of us we are in different people's country. Everybody is running away from our land because on the region actually also from that land. Even the politicians, most of all these Biafran politicians, they are living out of Igbo land or out of Biafran land. Some of them are living in Lagos, some are in Abuja, some are in abroad. All of us, we are out of our place. That's why you see, until you see this Ipob, they are the greatest asset God has given to us. I'm telling you, because the type of strangulation these people have dealt with us is not easy to untangle it. It's not easy. But I thank God that we have started untangling them slowly. And truth is the key. And anything that we are doing, we should not underlook these Yoruba pastors. These are mega pastors. Most of them are Muslims. They have converted to Christians. When Johnathan was there, all of them were the people criticizing Johnathan, doing street protests. Now, their fellow Muslims are there. All of them have kept short. You will only hear them, they will be coming to crusade in our land. I thought we are already believers according by them. Why? The people that are unbelievers to them supposed to be this Fulani and Hausa in the north, which is supposed to concentrate there if they are really sincere and truthful of what they are preaching. Those are the people that need Jesus Christ, not us. But you know what? They are coming to our land to make money. That's why they will target the mega cities, carry the money, go to Yoruba land and be building their mega auditorium, universities. Our people will be paying with their teeth without no infrastructure in our place. If they kill our people, none of them will criticize, none of them will talk, because they hate us as much as the Fulanis. The people are not seeing this. Is for real. Whether they are pastors or what, they are the same. But our people are blind to this. But I don't blame them much, because if you come to the Western world, it's the government that regulates religion. It's the government. If people are living miserable life, the people to hold responsible are the government. They are the people. Then our people will be praying to God. These people will be channeling their prayer to another direction. In all the abomination that is happening in Nigeria, with all the millions of pastors, the only ones that you will see talking about Mazi that is in prison is some of these people, our pastors and our reverends. In one church, none of them make penny. You know, it's a very saddening something, but I believe God will see us through, because the kind of entanglement. Watch out, there is radio station, television station in Nigeria, but you know, it's the Yorubas that have it. They hold it, and if you see any panel of them, 3 of them or 4, if 2 is Yoruba or 3, they will carry one Fulani or one Hausa put there. They will never put our people. All their game is to entangle us both politically and physically, spiritually. So these pastors they have shoot out are their frontline hustlers. They are in our place. They are another stage, so that if we manage to escape the Fulanis, these Yoruba, and they are dealing with us through their media, their churches, their this thing. You know, it's terrible. But I just pray God, we keep on doing what we are doing. We'll get free one day. BBC is their grandfather. Britain is behind everything. You know, the resource in our land, gas, petrol, that is our sin. So they are taking it for 60 years now. No infrastructure, no road, no light, nothing. When God created this world, the first thing God says, let there be light. There was light. 21st century, the zoo never have even no light touch, you know, did it. Now may God help us. Now as we carry on with their good work, God will bless us, and we'll see this to the final logical conclusion by the grace of God. Thank you very much. God bless you guys.
There were remain blessed too. Thank you. We must continue. That is the reality. I have a caller on signal. Hold on. Let me take this call on direct line. Call on direct line. Can you hear me? Call on direct line. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Go on, please.
Both north and there's 2 sets of in the Sharia. So I want what made it impossible for them to rally the killing.
Mazi, go on.
Hello, Mazi.
Yes, can you hear me? Go on.
Hello.
Go on, Mazi. Go on, please. Go on.
I asked a question. I think I would like to know your opinion about it.
Please repeat
because the system association, both North and South, could not rise behind the killing of Deborah, so that they put this picture to the world that in Nigeria we have 2 systems of government in the North where they have Sharia. And then in the South, where they are telling us that we have to remain under secular state.
Okay, I understand.
So I would like to know your opinion about it.
Okay. Mazi, thank you very much. My opinion is what I've been expressing for a long time. That's it. Because I cannot understand the rationale behind not coming out under the umbrella of Christian Association of Nigeria to not only talking, because anybody can talk. We want to put on the ground. Nigeria has been sentenced. I say Christians in Nigeria have been sentenced into making comments only. They will stay in their church or in their offices and release statement, and that's it. Finish. Instead of coming out calling people, they have churches that is a media platform. Churches are media platforms because they communicate to people, thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. Tell them, look, this thing that happened, we should not agree. Let us go and protest. You lead the protest as a clergy. But they don't do it, because immediately it's happening, they are calling them. You see how the Fulani politicians and clergy are rallying in support of the killers openly. Before you know, they send out their youths go and protest in order to liberate those so-called arrested, which I think they have liberated, albeit secretly. So, but the Christians, they are there all out. When people's ultimate goal is looking for money, pastor wants to ride private jet. They don't care for what happens to his fellow Christian. Everybody is preaching his own thing. How do you want them to go together? How do you want them to combine together and do something for a common interest? Because every one of them is selfish. This is what we are combating. Mazi, please go on. This is my little opinion about it. Go on.
Okay. And the other one I also want to say is that just before I called in, I called the BBC. Their studio line that you gave out.
Very good. Please, what happened? Very good.
Yeah, I was trying to. I was asking them that I'm calling because of the disinformation they are putting out about Nigeria. So, and then as soon as the guy heard that it's Nigeria issue, he said I should go there, and then he just try to put me to another line. And then I was there the whole time while the computer was talking, and then I decided to drop.
Okay,
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, Mazi, I'm hearing you. The whole world is hearing you. So they didn't talk to you. They didn't. Yes, we are being heard. We are hearing you. So they didn't talk to you or answer any of your questions, right?
No, because I wanted to debunk what they are putting out. So I was hoping that he would at least listen to what I was going to say. As soon as I mentioned disinformation, he understand. And then he said, okay, hold on. And then he just put me to another line. And then I was waiting there. The only thing I was using was computer talking to me.
Okay. They want to discourage you. Yes, they want to discourage the caller so that, why? Because it's direct line. So that you cannot hold on. But if you can hold on, continue holding it on. Do you understand? And now, of course. Now, let me. Yes, it is not. Calling from Germany is not expensive. So, what I'm saying is this.
Hello, Mazi.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Hello.
My goodness me.
Hello, Mazi.
Yes, I'm hearing you. The whole world is hearing you. Don't worry, I'm hearing you. So what I'm saying, listen. What I'm saying, in case any person hearing my voice, if you get them, the flyer is there on the social media for the instructions on what to ask them. First of all, you ask them, why is BBC, once they take your call, hello, my name is, you mention your name, but do not forget that they are they might be recording your voice. It doesn't matter anyway. But that is the reality. Oh, my brother is off, but I know you'll be listening to me via the app. You call. Hello, my name is so person. I am calling to ask about BBC's policy of propaganda against the victims of genocide. Once you say that, they will say, okay, they can try to transfer your call to the person, of which they can kill your time. But don't worry, hold on. Don't be discouraged. Don't drop. Anytime they take. Now, once the line is through the second time, now you start asking the question in a polite manner. Why is it BBC always twisting? Why is it that BBC is always twisting facts and covering up genocide by Fulani in Nigeria? Number one. Number two, when will BBC make a documentary about the current Fulani genocidal killings? Number three, why is BBC shamelessly investigating the victims and not the perpetrators? Number four, why is BBC broadcasting a fake documentary to intimidate the victims of genocide? Number five, BBC and UK government, stop your shameless policy of plundering and slaughtering Biafrans. Stop killing us. Stop lying about us. Leave us alone. That is it. That is it. Caller on signal. Thank you for holding on. Welcome to the program. Please start by giving us your name and where you're calling from, if you may.
Yes, good evening, sir. Yes, my name is Mazi Johnathan Wisdom. Mazi, I'm calling from my location. I'm from Ohadinuma. Ohadinuma is in Imo province, Biafra land. I'm here this evening to talk on your submission, which says the power of media. Mazi, number one thing is that our people, it's like they see media. Mostly, some people they see that there are people that they are decided to work in media session. I want to use this opportunity this night to urge all Biafrans all over the world. As long as you are IPOB member, you're a media warrior. You're a media warrior.
You're a media warrior. That's it.
Yes. As long as you are IPOB member, don't say that media is there are some particular people that their session they are working like I used to appreciate our brother that say that but you see in this part in media they can everybody should go into media. Everybody, even old people, if they can handle phone, old mamas, please, they should go into media. At least if DOS tweet and we have 2 million, 3 million retweets, I'm telling you it will go a long way. So everybody, both small boy, big boy, from even 6 years, if they can do it, please let them be in media. It's very, very important. Let's not so that segregate it to some particular people that is for them. No, like man, we are talking about the media. You know all these pastors that say that they give this person work, that person work. Nobody work. They're just using media to confuse people. If they should point in a community and show me one person they have used their prayer here. I do not say that God don't work. God work. But they use their media to propagate. They go to this place and they do miracle. Meet where? Go to that community. Tell anybody to provide somebody that the pastor is. Nobody will provide a single person. Nobody will provide anything. So they're using media to propagate all their fake news. Even pastors are the ones that propagate fake news more than anybody. BBC is number one, pastors are number two. So Biafra should go into media. And also we want to urge Kumi, Pastor Kumi, please, if you want to do your crusade, go to North. The Boko Haram need repentance. We Biafrans, we are repented already. We are the children of Chukwu Kadama. My name is Chimezia. God is there already. Kumi, you have not seen any place that is God attached in your name. So we are the children of Chukwu Kadama from the beginning of the world. So go to the North. Boko Haram, they are waiting for you to come and pray for them. Mieti Allah. Go and pray for Mieti Allah. Then those so-called bandits, who are the herdsmen, go go and preach for Biafrans because of security reasons. We don't want the Lodi crusade, the non-government, which are Fulanis or which are Nigeria soldiers. We go to your crusade back and bomb, and they will target Ipob because if anything happens, they will think it's Ipob. We don't need it this time. Nobody should do any crusade. Go to North and do your crusade. That's not what I want to say this time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Remain blessed. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Good evening, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, sir. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Based on what you said, our topic today. What we read from our Facebook today was I wrote to follow all these platforms, Biafra platforms. There's one doctor in Kaduna State. They say that man is that Lai Mohammed is learning from that man. You know what he said? He said that the explosion in the Kaduna State is not a bomb blast. There's no casualty. Okay, he was in front of that incident. He was there when the thing happened. That there's nothing like a bomb. Everything in what is the name of this station, sir? What is the name of this station? What's the name? In Channel Television Live, he was provoking like a jihadist. What my guy said, he said, Lai Mohammed is still learning from this man. Openly, he said there's no explosion. There was a gas cylinder. The judge asking. There was the gas cylinder where the wedding is. The building is not destroyed. Nothing happened to the building. It is God's work now. The accident can happen. God can save one person out of 100 without any injury. Hey, I was like, I said, what kind of country is this? You know, these people have done a lot to us. You know, the talk is like 19s. During the Biafra war, when they blackmailed us with everything necessary within their power, because that was olden days. But I talk with this day, you know what I found out? Nigerian governments have bought anything concerning news in the whole world. So we the IPOBs, we have to create our own news for the world to hear. It's very, very important.
That is what we are doing. Radio
very, very important. Yeah, no. Don't be offended. Let me ask you one question, please. Is your profession journalism like other brokers? Are you journalists or just is a gift from above? I don't understand, because after listening to this one, I read the other one. It seems like it's a coordination, something like it's unmanageable. So I say mostly our veteran. One day I call him and say, are you a journalist before? He said he's a musician. I know his history, but I grew up in Navy. I know his family. I know his house. I say in Navy, that was I grew up in Navy. So after I say, so the way people broadcast now, you have opened everybody's minds. Everyone now understand what is happening. You know, I tell you, I changed my phone to buy phone of above 5,000 battery because of my radio always on from morning till night, no often. I have to buy another small phone to receive the call. This my phone now is only for Radio Biafra. That's why I do video. I don't off it. I pay with MT3. That's why I get my news. So I'm telling my friends.
That is the power. So Mazi, also, like what I said, everybody is involved in this. Everybody have something. Your contribution, people can learn from it. And also, this media warfare that BBC have started, everybody should. You also should. Either tweeting or calling. Anyone. We should inundate them, flood them with Biafra media warriors. Ha chogo ayoku. That is it. Mazi, go on, please round up.
The day I did Dynamics can ask everybody to have a Twitter account. I put my Twitter account. I follow Mazi Kanu. I don't know your name in Twitter. I'll follow you again. So If I had to tweet, I will retweet every person I retweet. If I cannot tweet, I will attack somebody. It has time now. We have to tweet to Vladimir Putin, because these people, their own force. That's why it came to Nigeria is to reduce, because that's their only source of gas. Actually, in Africa, we are the people in number one in gas. I don't know, but in gas, we are number one. So their own force now is how to occupy the land for them to have gas, so that they can so that they can leave the Russian gas. That's their only point. That's why the whole Europe is against Biafra now. Totally, all of them, because of gas. Let them show that. Let us give them the gas now. Let us live freely. That's what we need. We don't depend on gas. On my childhood, actually, I used to produce plane, toy cars. That was about. I was 12 years by then. They see me as that this boy is useless. But I was number one in my school. That I was doing very fine in my school. So they don't criticize me that much. But due to no encouragement, I left everything and job business. Martin, we have a long way to go. But the battle is already won. The battle is already won.
That is it.
Thank you very much.
We are trying to restore who we are. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice time.
This restoration effort is trying to restore who we are. That is the reality. You understand? That is the reality of the matter. Because with Nigeria, we are finished. With Nigeria, under Nigeria, we are finished. Our natural endowment, is nothing. You see many people, they call them traders. Traders. These are people that should be inventors and scientists. But there is nothing, no way. We have to, as the leader, one of the leaders of Haneze youth, or Haneze Ndibo, said, begging the Northerners to give them chance to have sense of belonging by giving them Igbo presidency. That we made sacrifices and we continue making. That Ndibo have to even stop, be stagnant to wait for North to come up in ways of engineering, in academia. That is what they have. That is why we are scattered all over the world, because they made us to wait so that others can join us and come to our pace, because we are running jet speed. So they have to draw us back, and our so-called elders that are seeing what is in sitting down, seeing future, what is in 1,000 years that we cannot see when we climb skyscraper. They are the people that drew us down and say, wait, be scattered, be nonsense, be foolish, so that to wait for the fullness. And today they take up everything. Caller on what's up? Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on
yes. Regarding this call out, I made my call today, and like our brother was explaining earlier, the first person that will attend to the call, the moment you tell him you have questions you want to ask, he will tell you to wait to direct you to the appropriate quarters, and then it will not be on computer until they will request for your name, they will request for your number, and they will want you to confirm whether they should save your number or not. Once you tell them to save it, in case they want to reach you back, then they will now proceed to tell you to ask your questions. So I did that today, and I asked my 5 questions. Okay. And then also I used the opportunity to ask BBC.
Did you get any reply? Sorry.
No, they didn't reply immediately. They said they will pass they will go through the questions and then do the needful. I told them I need urgent reply to my message. And then in conclusion, I told them if they still need more blood, that I am willing to give my own. but they should assure me that after taking my blood, my children will have a free country, Biafra. That I am willing to give my own to them if that is what they want. They should leave Biafrans alone. So I did that call today, and it was a good one. I hope everybody should be encouraged to continue to call them, so that I think what they call disinformation, they are hearing from the horse's mouth when you call them direct call. They are hearing from your mouth as a Biafran what you want. So this time around, it will be BBC for them to not go out and say what they are hearing on media is disinformation. They will be deceiving themselves, because people have called out to them to tell them what they want and ask them about Biafra. So they will not say these people that call them are not human beings. We are going to outsmart them in their game.
Of course.
We want to follow them piece by piece. This is not 1967 and 1970. We will let them understand that. That's why they are running helter-skelter. Before Nigerian government came to them, they have exhausted all their means, all their options. They think that they will go through and bring us down, but they have all failed, and they now come back to the same BBC of 1967 and 1970. They have been working underground all this while, but now they have now come out open. So we are going to face them head on. That is the fact. Nobody should be afraid of anything. Call. We don't have another life to live. This one we are living now is the record we need to set straight. You may not benefit it, I may not benefit it, but our children face the same suffering we are faced with today. That we are spread across the whole world, receiving insult and doing all sort of menial jobs.
Thank you, my brother. That is the spirit.
Thank you.
Thank you. Remain blessed. That is it.
Thank you.
Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Go on, please. Caller on direct line. There will go on, please.
Hello?
Yes. Mazi, go on, please. Go on, please. The whole world is hearing you. Go on.
Thank you so much. I'm from America. I want to ask if we are authorized, we can ask further questions apart from this one you outlined. Because personally, I would love to ask them about the activities of Kanu who is gallivanting around the whole country. If that's supposed to be our job, I don't know if it's allowed. Thank you so much.
But you first of all, yes, I understand what you said. We first of all start by sticking to the advice and order. Now, when you finish asking the 5 questions, you can as well chip in the other one. That is my own personal advice. But we should start by asking the same questions, 5 principal questions, politely. Thank you, Mazi. There were. Caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Caller on signal. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
There were.
Mazi Johnathan, am I coming out clear?
Coming out clear. If you are not, I will let you know. Go on, please.
Okay. This is Mazi Johnathan. I'm calling from my location. Yeah, Mazi, I beg your indulgence. It's not up to 2 hours I came back, so I just on my radio. So, but there is something in my heart I want to air out. So, but it may not be in line of what your submission of today. If you permit me,
go on. Let's go on.
Yeah. I have about 4 things I want to say out. Number 1 goes to Johnathan, our former president, Goodluck Jonathan Ebere. Anyway, before now, we loved him, and we saw what happened. How they kicked him out anyway, and all sorts of things they did to him. So, and he behaved like somebody that is learned.
they rigged the election. He didn't battle with them. He just gave them and go home in peace and go with his life. So, but I'm very, very surprised seeing Johnathan, our former president, coming back trying to contest. So this question is for him. If Johnathan, had it been that Johnathan fought with them and said, no, I will not take this, I think by now, he may be a dead man. So, can he come out and say, from grave and say he wants to contest? It's like he doesn't know people that hate him. It's like he doesn't know people that wants him dead. So, and another thing is, I want to use this platform to remind him, if he is here, that the Northerners, Buhari regime has destroyed Nigeria. So if Johnathan wants to come into the something and says he wants to be applies, they give it to him. They will let them live on him and say he's the one that has scattered Nigeria. So I advise him not to. So secondly, goes to concerning our well-being. Our elders needs to wake up. Look at the way they treated our mothers in the court yesterday. Is appalling. Is unfair. Even the Northerners cannot tolerate it. If it is them. If it is them. So, Mazi Johnathan, I would like, after your listening broadcast, I would like to call you. I have something to discuss with you.
Okay, do that. Do that immediately after the broadcast, please. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Remember, blessed. I have a caller, and he will be the last caller, please. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program, Mazi. Please, welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mazi Johnathan.
Yeah, well, welcome to the program.
Thank you so very much for allowing me to call into your programs. My name is Obina. I'm calling from London. Mazi, thank you so much for your submission tonight. The power of the media. You know, when we talk about a leader with wisdom and insight, it doesn't matter how much you like or you dislike him. Nnamdi Kanu is in the forefront of that leadership attribute that you cannot forget. One of the strongest attributes that he brought to table, because we were doing this in the four walks of the academic environment, but he brought it to practical. You know what that is? He was able to understand the power of media. He understands that if you control a large percentage of the information that the people receive, you control their mind, and you control their destiny, and you control their life and their generation. Mazi, let me shock you tonight. Mazi, BBC is the oldest mainstream broadcasting corporation in the world. BBC was set up in 1922. Mazi, by October this year, BBC will celebrate their centenary, meaning they will be 100 years of existence. And Mazi, let me tell you what that 100 years of existence mark to the people in the world, before I can give our people a bit of BBC background, and they know the war that we are ahead of. Mazi, BBC will celebrate 100 years of sharing disinformation, 100 years of sharing lies, 100 years of sharing propaganda, 100 years of sharing information that has killed millions of people across the world. 100 years that have distorted, destroyed, and disembarked destinies, nationalities, ethnic nationalities across the world. BBC must have spent 100 years in October of destroying so many families with their propagandas, with their wicked and unreasonable, biased and uncensored propaganda against the indigenous people, just because they are being the avenue of the British imperialism. Mazi, let me bring it down to the background of who BBC is, because they understand that other people understood the space where they operate, and they are using that space effectively to counter their lies and propaganda. That is why they are afraid. Mazi, let me share with you today. BBC revenue, 1/3 of BBC revenue in 2020 comes from what? Mazi, their revenue comes from their commercial businesses, meaning BBC prepare programs that they sell to commercial programs that they sell to international bodies, government organizations, individual, anybody who can pay and sponsor anything. BBC will prepare the program and they will be paid for that program. It means in 2020, BBC generated 1.19 billion pounds in 2020 from programs that they sold to the world. Mazi, what are those programs that the BBC generates wealth from across the world? Propaganda, lies, and wicked reports that they use to generate money. One of the programs that will end BBC revenue in 2022 is this humongous, unbiased, wicked, and blackmail reports or commercials that they prepared to blackmail the indigenous people of Biafra, trying to tag them to terrorism. This is the report that will earn BBC millions of dollars. We know who is paying them. We know who is giving them money. Tomorrow they're going to say we are peddling false. We know where their money is coming from. The editor of BBC is a Fulani. They should go and justify why a non-Igbo speaking person should be editing for Igbo speaking programs. I will leave that for them to dissect. Let's bring it down so that our people will understand what we are doing. Now, the leadership we are bringing down to our people, I love it. What you are bringing on. Our people take one message at a time. Everyone will go to BBC programs, both in London, both in Africa, both across the world. Wherever they are airing any program that will allow you to call in the social media, in any jingle they are singing, we will bombard them with all their disinformation they are spilling on the world. Mazi, because now we understand that anybody that creates story for your people, other people will believe in that false story. Mazi, do you know why the Indians came up with WION? They came up because they are tired of British propaganda. They decided to tell their stories. We will, because Nnamdi Kanu came up with Radio Biafra, because we are tired of their propaganda, and we will be the one to tell the world our story, not our oppressor. Mazi, tonight, by the time our people understand who BBC is, they will watch them with shame. I saw something on the social media, Mazi. They said that BBC is called British Brainwashing Corporation. I love that. Our people should be tweeting that the next minute this program is finished. They are called British Brainwashing Corporation. That should go out. As one of their insiders made public, he says that the BBC specializes in manufacturing disinformation. I am writing a small article that I will release on social media in the next coming days about the disinformation chief of general overseer of disinformation is BBC and all their subsidiaries across the world. This is what they are champion on. Mazi, if by the time we are done with BBC, with this blackmail of Ipob, BBC will never in their life blackmail when they see any indigenous people that are fighting for their freedom
indigenous people that have been killed, they have been murdered in genocide, indigenous people who have been bleeding on a daily basis. As I speak to you today, the Fulanese are burning Igbo shops. They are planting bombs, killing our people, destroying our farmland. They are destroying and killing our youth in Biafra land. BBC is not doing any documentary. Let me remind BBC, because they need documentary to do, right? I will give BBC documentary to do. Mazi, BBC has never done a documentary of the reason why people are in IDP in Benue State. BBC has never done a documentary of why are people being chased in their various states in Yoruba land. BBC has never done a documentary why the Biafrans are being murdered, killed every day. It was today. This I heard this, but I said I begin to analyze it. Mazi, I didn't even remember. Maybe one of your programs somebody mentioned it. I think it's you, Mazi. I began to analyze your statement. You said it was BBC that called the first queue in Nigeria Igbo queue. Mazi, it hit my brain. I began to research. Mazi, it was true. My final analysis is it is BBC that is responsible for over 8 million deaths that is as a result of the fight, coup, genocide, wars, ethnic cleansing that happened in Nigeria. It is BBC that you hold responsible for that. If they want, they should invite us. We will meet them head on, and we will present to them all the facts and figures and information and analysis of all the atrocities they have committed across the world. Thank you. In summary, Mazi, I urge all Biafrans across the world, do not be perturbed, do not be afraid of BBC. We are fighting a just cause. Freedom is enshrined in a world charter. We will meet them head on. Wherever they want to take us to, we are ready for them. Thank you so much, Mazi, for your time. Until I come your way next time, Mazi, continue with your good work and have a beautiful evening.
Thank you very much. I am almost switching off the phone, although I have somebody that has been calling, honestly. I want to bring him in just 2 minutes. Mazi, you have just 2 minutes to make your point because you're going to be the last caller. Normally, I shouldn't pick your call. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Mazi, please, you have 2 minutes. I shouldn't pick your call, but you have been calling things.
Yes, I can hear you, but I can call you back.
Yeah, go on, please, go on.
Okay, Mazi Johnathan, may God bless you.
And you too.
I'm blessed Biafra all over the world. I want to pray for our leader Mazi Johnathan before I make my contribution. My name is Mr. Chukwode. I'm living here in Switzerland, and I'm a Biafra from Oka province. My God Almighty Chukwuka Biama, be with our leader, Mazi Johnathan. I pray, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, this guy who protected Daniel in the lion's pit, may he protect our leader, never allow the enemy to harm him, and may he bring our leader out, please, sooner than later, to finish the assignment given to him. All these are asked through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. So, Mazi Johnathan, what you said today about the media, I think the media is the key. Before you start any war, first of all, you will start it with the media war. If you win the media war, before you will start shooting. If you start shooting, killing people without or fighting the war first in media and unity media, it's just if you begin to shoot and the world will turn against you, and by then your enemy will tell them that you are terrorists, because people will not even know why you are shooting, why you are killing people, because you did not explain yourself what is your problem. So even in this Nigeria where we are, in that zoo, Yoruba media, they have no gun, but they control Nigeria with their media. whatever you are doing, if they want to counter you, just champion this Vanguard newspaper, Punch newspaper, and the Arise News and the Channel. Once they counter you, they destroy everything you plan, like they did in NSAS. This is power of media. Before America go to war or Europe, first of all, they will first of all go into media war. They will use media to destroy that place they want to go to the war.
To Saddam Hussein before invading him.
Yes.
They told
yes.
the people, they told the whole world that Saddam Hussein had a weapon of mass destruction, and that's it.
Yes.
People took it up and believed. It's after once the person they have destroyed the area, it's not reversible. And now, oh, we lied. Okay, I resign. Oh, Tony Blair resigned because whatever that has happened. So all those are medicine after death. Go on, Mazi, please round up under 1 minute. Go on.
Even they will not go to that war without using the media to win their people, the mind of their people. Their people also following them.
Yeah, of course.
Before they go to war,
Mazi, you are saying their people. Everybody follows the media. Mazi, everybody follows the media. It depends on where. That is the reality. That is the reality. Even our people, many things will happen. They say no, but I didn't hear it on BBC, and you start wondering. So it's just like the media is just like two friends. Why do people become friends? Because they see each other, because they hear from each other, talking to each other, and now they understand their patterns of behavior, their mentality. Media, the difference is that media, when you'll be talking to a whole lot of people at the same time, people are listening. Not only one person, but thousands or millions of people at a time. That is the only difference. So media is just about life itself. Once you have the platform, why we shout and cry for what pastors and religious centers are doing? Because they are not using well their media platform. They are using it to their selfish interest. Mazi, please, let me stop here. Please, round up, please, under 1 minute. Go on, Mazi, please.
Okay, let me just give another example before I round up. You see this Ukraine war that is going on now. If you watch the Russian media, Russian media show the Russian media, European people and the American people, if European people watch Russian media, they will rise against their people. And if Russian people watch European media, they will rise against Russia. So that is why all of them block each other. It is the opposite. What Russia is saying, if you watch it, you will say, oh, this is America and Europe, they are devil. If you listen to Europe and America, you will say, oh, this Russia, we kill today. So it is media, that is where the war is. So please, I'm with you. All of us, although I'm in media every day, I'm in media and encourage everybody, whether you are Ipob or not, even if you are a trader, because this war, don't know who is Ipob, he don't know who is not Ipob. These people that Fulanis are burning their shops in Sokoto and in Abuja, nobody asked them this shop, is it Ipob or not? So everybody have to get up and begin to tweet, just as you said, because if the war come, it will consume everybody. This is my contribution this night. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you.
There will remain blessed. Thank you. This is where I'm going to switch up the phones. Please do not call again. Before I do that, there is something I want to hammer here to the listening of people, mostly in Omuahia. There is one Ike Menike and that is trying to make rally with APC under the auspices of APC. We are warning Ike Menike and APC. They should not hold any rally in Omuahia tomorrow. They kept quiet while Fulani bandits kidnapped and are still holding our sisters at Uturu. Your people, Emenike, Ikechukwu Emenike, and APC, IPOB is letting you understand that you should not allow or continue holding that rally tomorrow. You know why? I hope people are listening. We want to advise Chief Ike Emenike and his APC people not to hold any rally in Umuahia tomorrow, Friday, being May 28th, 2022. While they kept quiet and did nothing when Fulani bandits, terrorists, kidnapped passengers, including female students, along Okigwe Uturu Road. We cannot allow Emenike and his APC co-travelers to be dancing and singing at Chidebere Park while our daughters are still under captivity. It is hypocrisy for the political elite to show no concern about the plight of our people, who they claim to be seeking their welfare. It is wickedness for Emenike and his co-travelers to keep mute and do nothing about the incessant abduction of Igbo sons and daughters by Fulani headsmen around Uturu and its environs. Ikechi Emenike should keep away from Chidebere Park, Umuahia tomorrow. We won't allow APC and other political parties to continue to hold their rallies in our land while Fulani bandits operatives are operating with impunity, kidnapping and raping our people, yet the politicians do nothing about it. All they care about is 2023. Enough should be enough. Fulani bandits are holding Igbo girls and are demanding 10 million naira each as ransom per person. Emenike and APC should be dancing at a rally. When their should not be dancing at a rally when the families of the victims are in painful mood. Oh, this is it. You know, this selfishness, we should put a stop to this selfishness. We should force our political elites to do our wish, to represent the people's wish. Contrary to what Dave Omahi said, we should change this status quo. That is what we are bringing out here. The political elites in our land, they say they are there in that political position not to, you know, respect or do our wish. We the people that so-called that they should be representing. What matters to them is the Constitution of Nigeria. Do you see it? The constitution that they are now talking about, they kill people for blasphemy. They destroy people for nothing, for what you say, for what you believe. And this is what Dave Omahi, these politicians say they are representing, not us the people, but we are telling them that we are the people. They must abide by our rule, how we guide them. People, there is, you know, I preach this in here. People's power. We the people don't understand the power in our hands. That is why anybody, if you find yourself in a leadership position of the people, civil society in Nigeria, they will go and collect money, sell their dignity. People should rise up. That is the thing. And we are doing it through, you know, our leader Mazi Johnathan, when he set up this radio, he knew the importance of the media, according to one of the callers. Yes. This media is our standard. This Radio Biafra is our rallying point. You understand? Otherwise, had it been our leader didn't set up this media platform, before God and man, by now, onye kewara, you know, any person that wants, he will take media, social media influencer. He will talk his own way and get his own disciples. Other ones with everybody divided, just the same way churches are divided. The same way St. Paul, according to them, Paul go Tarsus, Peter go Thessalonica, Matthew go Ethiopia. you know, to your tent, O Israel. You understand me? But we have a rallying point, our media. Therefore, we should continue listening to Radio Biafra London. No person should outgrow listening to this platform. If you outgrow or feel that you have outgrown listening to here, know that you are now turning, you want to turn into a chaff that could be carried by wind. That is it. Because this is our rallying point. Thank you for listening, Biafrans. Biafra is our religion and Biafra is our ideology. No, if you have any other religion or ideology, know that you have not started. Let's breaking news right now. Information reaching Ipob intelligence unit couple of hours ago